So in this video, we're going to go over the 4 ingredients that make up the best dropshipping company to use in 2022. And then I'm actually going to give you a list of different dropshipping companies that you can go out there and use. This way you know what to look for, but you also have a list of specific dropshipping companies you can use to start making money with. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So there's 4 ingredients that make up the perfect dropshipping company. And my strong recommendation is make sure before you use any dropshipping company, they need to have all 4 of these ingredients. If they are missing just one, you can run into big headaches and massive problems down the road. One of the keys to successfully dropshipping is knowing what not to do so you don't have mistakes that happen down the road. So an example of this is, let's say that you are, and this goes into ingredient number 1, but let's say that you're dropshipping on Facebook Shops. And this video can be applied to dropshipping anywhere, but let's say you're dropshipping on Facebook Shops. Facebook Shops requires you to have a 30-day return window. So does Amazon. 30-day return window. So let's say you get a dropshipping company. Oh, and everything's going good. You start selling stuff. Everyone's happy. And you sell an item, and the customers had it for 20 days. And they send you a message on the 20th day they've had it. Said, you know what? The item's, I don't want it anymore. I want to return it. They don't need to have a legit reason. They can just return it for whatever. Now, normally what we would do as dropshippers, we would go to the dropshipping company. We would tell the dropshipping company we want to return the item. Good dropshipping company, at least the ones that I use, they will give you a label that they pay for that you can give to the customer. The customer will take the label, they'll take their item, they'll put it in the box. They'll take the label that you give them, stick it on the outside of the box, drop it off at UPS. UPS will ship the item back to the dropshipping company. Dropshipping company will refund you. You'll refund the customer, and all's right in the world. You didn't lose any money. Everyone's happy. So let's say in this situation, the customer says, all right, I've had it for 20 days. I want to return it. I got a 30-day return window. Take it back. You go to the dropshipping company, say, hey, I want to return this item. What happens if the dropshipping company says, oh, we only have a 14-day return window? Sorry, you got to keep the item. So what do you do now in this situation? You have to accept the return. So are you going to have them send it back to your house? You'd have to pay to have it shipped back to your house. And if it's a bigger, bulkier item, I mean, we know sometimes these larger items could be $20, $30, $40 to have it shipped back to your house. Then when you get the item, you're going to try to sell it on Craigslist as used for half off. You know, if it's a bigger item, you're going to sell it on eBay used half off. But then you got to pay for shipping, and it's a bigger item, you got to ship it to the customer. You might lose almost all the money you made on that, and now you're losing money in your business. And that's something we want to avoid. So the first ingredient is understand what your dropshipping company's return window is and make sure it's aligned with the place you're dropshipping from. My recommendation is to make sure they have at least a 30-day return window. I even deal with some companies where it's like 60 days or longer. But minimum 30-day return window is ingredient number 1. Ingredient number 2 is that the dropshipping company should pay for the return label. So sometimes you'll dropship an item. They might have a 30-day return window, but they will make you pay to have the item shipped back to them. And again, if let's say you only made $10 on the item in profit, and it's a larger item and you got to pay $20, $30 or more to have it shipped back to the dropshipping company, now you're losing money. So I only work with dropshipping companies where they will pay for the return label. And if it's a larger item, they will pay for a company to go to the customer's house to pick up an item. I've dropshipped large items before, like couches and things like that a regular person can't put in their car and drop it off at UPS, and the drop shipping company will set up a time where, and they'll pay for this, where a company like UPS will send a truck to the customer's address to pick up the couch, and all you have to do is just say, hey, customer, take your couch, put it outside or whatever the big item is, right? take your love seat, put it outside on your porch. I got a truck coming this Tuesday. They'll grab the item between 9 and 5 and send it back to me. That's what a good dropshipping company will do. Ingredient number 3 is that there's no restocking fee. Again, these are these hidden things. Ingredient number 1 and number 2 could be good, but if they charge a 25% restocking fee or a 40% restocking fee, you might start losing money with them. Even if they have a 30-day return window and they pay for the return and they pay for the return label, if they have a restocking fee, not saying you should, but you just need to be aware of these things. All the dropshipping companies I work for, they do not have any restocking fee whatsoever. And then the final thing is to make sure that the dropshipping company doesn't have any restrictions on the number of items you can buy from them. Some companies out there appear like they're dropshipping companies, but really they're not. And if you start buying 2-3 items a day from them, sometimes 4 or 5 items, and then especially if it's sometimes the same item over and over again, they might start canceling your orders. They might start putting flags on your account. They might make it where you have to call in on the phone and speak with someone before an order can go through. It could be a combination of any of those. So like the dropshipping companies I use is you can buy 10 of the same item every day and they don't care. And those are the companies that you want to be using. That way it's smooth business, it's good business, you can buy a ton of items and you don't have to worry about jumping through all those hoops. I believe, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, a good part of dropshipping, you definitely have to know what to do, but a big part of it is knowing what not to do so you don't run into headaches down the road. Now, those are A, the 4 ingredients I promised. B, the other thing I promised you guys, which is a list of good dropshipping companies. That list will be in the description. There's 24 dropshipping companies that'll be in a list. You just you click the link and it'll take you and you can download the list. I'm 99% sure you don't even have to put your name or email address. It's nothing like that. You can just click the link, get the list. And I will tell you though, that even though that list of 24 dropshipping companies is good, make sure that before you start using them, just make sure they check each of the 4 ingredients. And you could do that by sometimes on their site, it'll say like the return policy. You can read through it real quick to verify. Or a lot of times they have a customer service rep you could message, have a 5-minute conversation, ask these questions that we talked about in the 4 ingredients. And then as long as you get green lights and all 4 ingredients are good, then you can start drop shipping from them. And the only reason I say this is sometimes these drop shipping companies do change their rules or what they're doing. So there might be a drop shipping company that, was good, but they did an update or something like that. Or there might have been a drop shipping company that wasn't that good 6 months ago, but they're good now. So just something to be aware of. So with that said, that list will be below. And that's what I got for you guys. My name is Aaron Goldstein, and those are the 4 ingredients that make up the best dropshipping company. So you can use one of those dropshipping companies and start using that to dropship anywhere you'd like in 2022. You guys have a fantastic day.